So a lot of people ask us, how long till I can get divorced? And what we like to ask is, well, are you thinking of getting married again? Because if you're trying to get married again, we can make it super fast for you because we can terminate your marital status by the judge pretty quick. And that can be done separate and apart from dividing your assets and the court determining spousal support. Most clients respond, no, I don't want to get remarried, but they just want this to get over with. They want to rip off the Band-Aid. And unfortunately, it usually takes a lot longer than you would hope it takes. In California, there's a 6-month window where, those high up in our legislature in California have decided that we don't know what's best for ourselves. So we have to wait 6 months in order for a court to decide we are allowed to get divorced. That's 6 months from the date that you initially, serve your ex with the petition for dissolution and start the divorce action. Do most cases resolve in 6 months? Of course not. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job. So it's going to take a bit longer than that typically. Sometimes we have clients come to us and they have reached agreements on everything with their spouse. And that's great. If you've reached agreements on everything, then we can do a, uncontested divorce for you. And all we need to do is, fill out all the forms and draft a marital settlement agreement for you, going over exactly how your assets will be divided and whether one of you will receive support from the other, that kind of thing. Submit it all to the court, and you can be divorced within that 6-month window. Usually, people aren't able to do that. While you really hope and would love for your spouse to be able to reach agreements with you, unfortunately, your spouse has to be willing to reach agreements with you. It's really based on your spouse's behavior. And if he or she is unwilling to do that, then, oftentimes we need to involve counsel and reach agreements by, cooperative counsel, where both attorneys are kind of negotiating based on what you're each entitled to under California community property law. And if that doesn't work out, then we typically need to resolve your matter with the court. A lot of clients are nervous about resolving their matter with the court. They've seen the TV shows and the movies, and they're scared of going to court. But you need to recognize that in California, our family court systems are created to help you settle your matter with the help of the judge and potentially settlement masters in the courthouse.